Juggling, churning, mixing the masala, preparing like a military machine. Boiling, blending, we'll mix a happy ending. This has to be the best one ever seen. We'll send out a sign from the mouth to the heart, while touching each part in between. Grinding, grating, the pleasures lie in waiting, cooking up a curry for the queen.
Imagine, she was 18 years old and she'd never walked upstairs without a governess holding her hand.
When I was 18, I'd have paid a governess to hold my hand.
Then she's woken up one morning and told that she rules the world. But she never sees that world. She never tastes it. Until now.
The staff are terribly upset, as you can see. Apparently, he's simply strode in there with bags of rice and boxes of the most noxious-smelling spices.
I must say, I was rather partial to a curry when I was out east.
The odour has permeated the whole of the lower corridor. The head chef has retired with a bilious attack, and a number of the kitchen maids have had to lie down.
What's the matter with roast beef and gravy? No spices, no smell. So what happened to turkey with stuffing?
This menu's gone to hell.
There's bacon with omelette or roast pork or whale. This madness must never prevail.
What's that strange aroma coming through the hall? Such a pungent odor I don't recall at all. Full of spices, something foreign, something very unique. Please inform the head chef that as of tomorrow, curry shall be served at lunchtime.
Every lunchtime, ma'am.
Every day.
Watching,
What is
waiting,
this
carefully
strange
creating of the moment when we dare to
rousing
intervene.
every nerve?
Missing, matching,
Sublime
perfectly dispatching, the consequences may be unseen.
and verve.
Something
here to say.
But say yes,
There's no
different flavors
doubt
in the
about
menu.
it.